Alright guys, here is your new stabilizer muscles circuit. We're going to start off with a little warm-up. I'm just going to demo everything very briefly, so you'll be doing actually longer or more repetitions than I'm going to demonstrate, but I'm going to do a short demo of each exercise. And for this, you'll either you can do it with no weight, or you're going to need very, very light dumbbells for if you're going to use weight. So we're going to start with marching. Get your arms and legs going. Just marching in place. So for warm-ups, you're going to do 30 seconds of each exercise. So first is marching. And again, I'm going to go a little bit shorter on these. And you're going to switch to toy soldiers. You're going to go opposite hand to foot, or as close as you can. Bring your arm and leg together. Standing up tall. Stretching your hamstring. And switch sides. Do 30 seconds on each side to open up your hamstrings and get started. The next is the lateral shuffle. So you're just going to do small steps. Just bend your knees slightly to the side. Get some lateral movements going. Opening up and working those hips a little bit, get them warmed up. Then we're going to move into arm swings, crisscrossing your arms in front of you. And then some more shoulder warm up. Do some forward circles. And then some backwards arm circles. Alright, that's your warm up. The first circuit then we're going to start with block steps. So if you have a yoga block, this works well to stand on. If you don't have a yoga block, if you have like a balance pad, that would also work. If you have steps in your house, you can stand on a step. If you don't have anything like that you can stand on that's elevated and it's secure, you can do it on the floor. The elevation just adds some challenge and helps you feel the exercise a little bit more. So these are front block steps. So your opposite leg stays in front, balancing on your block or pad. And you're just going to bend your knee and sink down and back up. If you can, tap your heel to the floor, but keep it a controlled motion. You don't want your knee going all over the place. So do all of them on one leg, then switch legs into the other side. Same thing, find your balance first, bend your knee, and push your butt back a little bit, and tap that heel to the floor. Alright, the next exercise is a high plank. You can either do a shoulder tap with this or toe taps. Alright, so I'll demonstrate both. So you're going to start here in a high plank. Bring your feet a little bit wider than your hips. And then you're going to just tap your opposite shoulder. To begin with, if this is too challenging, you can just lift your hand up. But if you can progress to actually tapping your opposite shoulder, and the goal is to keep your body level, you don't want to rock around a lot. Then the next, or other option, is to do toe taps. So for this one, you can stay a little more centered with your feet, and then tap your foot out and back. So you're just extending your leg out to the side. And the same thing on this. You don't want to be moving your body, you don't want to be rocking your body. You want to stay level. Alright, our next exercise is front to side raises. For this one, you can use small dumbbells, or if you don't have any dumbbells, you can just bring your hand in a fist. Stand up tall, start with the dumbbells at your thighs, or your fist. Come up in front of you, up to shoulder height. Go out to the side, staying at shoulder height, and then down. Front to side and down. Front to side and down. Make sure you're standing up tall. You want good posture. Keep your abs engaged. And don't swing the dumbbells. Lift them. Alright. The next exercise is bird dogs. So I'm going to show you a couple of variations on this one. You're going to start on all fours. And the easiest will be just to extend your opposite arm and leg. Extend them out straight and hold. If you can do this for 20 or 30 seconds without rocking around, then add some challenge by bringing your elbow and knee together under your body and then extending back out. If that also is pretty easy and you can do it without rocking around, you can actually bring your elbow and knee together, then you can add a band, attach one end around your foot, so you have a little bit of resistance. Hold the a band in the opposite hand. And then begin by extending your arm and leg. And then bring your elbow and knee together under your body and extend back out. So let me show you from the side what this looks like. So you're extending out, elbow and knee together under your body, extend back out. And then obviously if you're doing it with no resistance, you're here. And again, the goal is to stay level, don't rock around. Alright, the next circuit begins with block steps again. This time with your leg back behind you. So balance, bring the other leg back behind you. Again, bend the balancing leg and then stand up tall again. You don't have to go very far, but keep a controlled movement up and down. And just touch your toe to the ground behind you. Obviously do both sides. Get your balance first. And then go up and down. Slow and controlled. Alright, next is our IYT with Scapula Pinch. No weight on this one. Stand up tall. Raise your arms up into an I. Come back down. Out into a Y. And down. Then come up to shoulder height. Go out into a T, thumbs up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Relax your shoulder blades, arms together and down. I, and down, Y, and down, T, pinch, relax, and down. That's your IYT. Next is standing fire hydrants. So for this one, you're going to balance on one leg again, this time not on anything. Bending both legs, and you're going to bring that other knee out to the side and back. You can put your hands on your hips, so wherever is comfortable. The more you bend, the lower you go. The harder this exercise is going to be, and the more you're going to feel it here. If it's really easy, if you can balance really well, and you don't feel like you're getting much out of this, add a resistance band here around your legs, just above your knees, so you have some tension here. That will help make it more challenging. And then our final exercise is bridge pulses, which you can do with or without weights. If you're doing without weights, just keep your arms at your side. If you're doing it with weight, bring your weight onto your hips. And you're going to just press up, bring your hips up as high as you can, sink down a little ways, and then press up again to the top. Every time you press up all the way to the top, you want to squeeze your butt. Press up and squeeze, sink down. Okay, so if you're doing it without weight, you can just have your hands here. Alright, that's it. That's your new stabilizer circuit.